Hello and welcome to How to POTS, Episode 1, Compression. Hi, my name's Elena and I have postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I've been living with this condition for 4 years now. I'm not a doctor. If a doctor tells you to do something different to manage your symptoms, listen to them. These are just the things that have helped me specifically. POTS is a circulatory system issue. When you stand up or change positions, your blood will pool in the bottom half of your body and then your brain ends up starved for oxygen. That's what causes a lot of the symptoms that you're experiencing. When a well person stands up, their blood pools in their legs for just a second and then their blood vessels constrict to send that blood back up to their brain. If you have POTS, your blood vessels aren't doing this. This is where compression comes in. If you can add the constricting yourself, that way blood's not going to pool in your lower half nearly as badly. When I was originally told to start using compression, I was recommended to use compression socks, which are better than nothing, but they didn't do a whole lot for me. When I finally made it into a specialist, he recommended I use compression tights that went all the way from my feet up to my stomach. This way, everything is supported and nothing is going to have blood pooling. Compression garments in order of helpfulness for me tights have been the most helpful because it's compressing as much as possible. Leggings are just about as good as tights. I just have my feet free, which is nice. If I can't have my legs covered, if I'm going to overheat, I'll use a corset. I'm actually wearing one right now, and it compresses just my stomach, so blood isn't pooling in my stomach, especially when I eat. If I can't wear tights or leggings or my corset for whatever reason, I'll wear shapewear underneath my clothing just to give some sort of support and compression to my stomach specifically. One of my biggest issues is that when I eat food, it takes a lot of blood to digest, so blood will pool in my stomach and I'll get really nauseous. It was hard to keep food down for a long time. Having any sort of support and compression on my stomach especially has been incredibly helpful. One downside to compression is that you're now wearing an extra layer, which can aggravate heat intolerance if that's something you're struggling with. It's really just a matter of choosing your battles. If you feel like you need help with the blood pooling that day, wear the compression. If you're worried that you're going to overheat, don't. If you don't have access to the other forms of compression, socks are better than nothing. And the higher up your leg they go, the better they're going to work. I've just found that compressing my stomach specifically has been the most helpful for me. Compression is going to help get blood to your brain, which is going to alleviate so many symptoms. There are things you can do, I promise. Okay, I love you, bye.